After getting my much-needed dose of alpine trekking and a proper introduction to fall, I flexed the JR Pass once again to travel southbound towards Japan's iconic Mount Fuji-san. The first stop in this new prefecture was Fuji Nomia. This is a gateway city for those eager to summit Mount Fuji during the climbing season. The town is southwest of the main mountain and is also home to the Mount Fuji Heritage Museum, seen here as an inverted mountain. Fuji Nomia holds several festivals and events throughout the year, so I got to see some students prepare during my stopover. There are no train lines encircling the western half of Fuji, only the local bus service which comes about every hour or so. I departed Fuji Nomia after one day to circle around the mountain and explore some waterfalls and forests along the way. There's only one road in each direction, so it's hard to get lost. After about 45 minutes of travel time, I reached Shiraido Falls. It's well maintained with walking paths and platforms for both views of the falls as well as Mount Fuji in the distance. The waterfalls converge into a beautiful curtain of water, and it's a fantastic spot for photographers. In perfect weather conditions, you might also be able to spot some colorful rainbows in the mist. There's even a secondary waterfall close by, which you can't really get down to, but it still provides a worthwhile snapshot of Japan's beautiful scenery. I found a little path to the side that no one seemed interested in taking. I decided to give it a chance, and after about 20 minutes of walking uphill, came across a rose garden on a hill providing excellent views of Mount Fuji. This was probably my favorite spot to randomly discover, and was able to snap some great photos with other photographers.
This is one of the best areas that I've been to so far. Little rose garden overlooking the beautiful Mount Fuji. And all the colors here are just spectacular. Too many bugs though.
In true Japanese fashion, the bus came within a minute of its expected pickup time, and I carried on to my next city in the region.
Alright, so we arrived to Fuji Yoshida. It's kind of like the north town here across Mount Fuji. A lot more places to go and eat, and a lot more hotels and onsen, stuff like that.
On top of that, there's quite a bit of forest on the outskirts, and I went to visit a local Shinto shrine before sundown. I've been to a lot of temples and shrines throughout my travels, but walking into this one felt different. Maybe it's the aura of a temple in a thick forest, or the old, elaborate structures reaching as high as the trees, but I felt a positive vibe just by simply walking around the shrine. Undoubtedly, this became my most favorite shrine in Japan. The sun began to set, and the bells began to ring all around the city at 5 p.m. I got back to my guest house to get prepared for an early start to one of the region's most breathtaking sights of Mount Fuji.
It's about 5:30 in the morning right now. I'm trying to catch the sunrise. It's supposed to be one of the most beautiful views here in all of Mount Fuji. That is a view. I'm already out of breath, but I still have another set of stairs to go up to the pagoda here.
And it's roughly 400 stone steps to reach the hill overlooking the pagoda. The panoramic view from the pagoda's vantage point during sunrise is just so captivating. It's a postcard-worthy scene any way you look at it, and gets even better as the sun starts to shine onto Mount Fuji. No amount of photos can really pull you in as much as just being present here. It's a feeling that's tough to put into words, and like I mentioned before, you really begin to appreciate the magnitude of how sacred this place in Japan really is. A short walk further south lies a classic street that frames the mountain perfectly. People take this opportunity for photos, to walk along the crosswalk, but the local government has since started to crack down on this. Please watch for crossing cars and respect the local traffic laws. The rail line near Mount Fuji is privately owned, so the JR Pass does not work for tickets to ride. There's only about 3 stops in total, and they have these adorable Thomas the Tank Engine inspired trains to get you from point A to point B. Taxis are also strangely in small numbers here. Lake Kawaguchi is probably the most talked about and most visited by locals and tourists. It's the second largest of the 5 lakes around Mount Fuji. During clear weather, the mountain is reflected in the waters, and these red kochia plants really pop during the fall season. As you might expect, lots of photographers are drawn to the region for the perfect shot of this iconic peak. October is a great time to visit this region, as well as during spring, when cherry blossoms adorn the lake's surroundings with hues of pink and white. I mean, overall, Lake Kawaguchi offers not only natural beauty, but also various activities and experiences that make it such a sought-after destination. I'll definitely be returning to this area sometime again in the near future, as it really captivates you as you step off the train. A truly breathtaking city that still preserves its authenticity and character to this day. After a couple days, I bid farewell to this magnificent region and finally tried out the slick, futuristic express train to travel towards the bustling metropolis of Tokyo, Japan. In the next video, I'm going to try and showcase in detail the bustling and frankly eye-opening world of the biggest metropolis in the world, Tokyo. I'll visit various districts, try some of the local food, explain the transportation system, and so on. If you enjoyed this video and are interested in seeing more, please don't forget to show some love and subscribe for future content I will be releasing. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.